Hey everyone, Ben Johnson here to show you how to calculate the opportunity cost of buying a new car versus a used car. And this is maybe an approach that I would take. So in front of me I've got maybe your dream car, Land Rover 2022 Sport with a MSRP of $71,000, we'll say. And then we'll compare that to a used Toyota RAV4 with pretty low miles on it, 60,000, so hopefully it's got quite a bit of life left in it, and that car cost 20,000. We'll assume that you're going to pay full price on both of those. You might be able to negotiate down a little bit, who knows. But for this example, let's pretend that you've saved up 20,000 to buy the new vehicle, and we'll use that to make our calculation. So first we just need to find out how much that loan is going to cost. So you can just Google car loan calculator, and we'll just take the 20,000 off of the top of the Range Rover for a total of 51,000 is what we'll finance. We'll say this interest rate of 3.11. I have no idea if that's what's the going rate right now, but we'll just say that it is. And then we'll finance that for 5 years, 60 months. And that brings the total cost to, let's just call it 55,000. So you'll pay another $4,000 roughly in financing charges. All right, so how much is essentially this extra 55,000? What's the opportunity cost of that? So then I'll pop over to the compound interest calculator that you used the first week of class, and we'll just pretend like we're putting in that lump sum, that whole 55,000 that the Range Rover is going to cost us over the used RAV4. We won't make any more monthly contributions beyond that. And then just for the fun of it, let's just see how much that decision would cost us over the next 30 years. And we'll just use the S&P 500 as our interest rate that we're earning, say 10%, and we'll let that compound annually. So let's see what do you think that opportunity cost of that decision is. We'll go ahead and calculate that. And as it turns out, that seemingly simple decision to buy that new Range Rover in this instance over 30 years is going to cost about $1 million that we could have made by investing that money in the stock market, the S&P 500, say. So anyways, these seemingly simple decisions to spend that kind of money can turn out to cost you a lot in the long run. So even though driving the Range Rover would be a lot of fun compared to maybe the used RAV4, I would just encourage you to think about the long-term financial opportunity costs of that vehicle. And for some of you, maybe it's worth it. For others, maybe you'd rather have that $1 million in retirement to travel or do something fun with. So that's why it's called personal finance. Hopefully that helps you think about how to calculate that decision.